Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. Today is a first alert weather day, but most of the day is going to be just fine. It's not until later tonight and really through the overnight hours that we're looking at that severe thunderstorm potential. So here's what we're watching for you. We've got that level 1 in dark green for isolated severe storms and the level 2 across the Central Valley down into the Southern Valley for scattered strong to severe thunderstorm potential. As far as hazards, good news, tornado risk is quite unlikely. We're looking at large hail up to the size of golf balls, damaging winds to 70 miles per hour, and the possibility of flooding. Let's talk a bit more about that flooding as we're looking at an excessive rainfall potential. Rainfall rates within some of the strongest storms tonight could drop between 1.5 inches and 2 inches of rain per hour. So we're looking at scattered flash flooding conditions everywhere you see this yellow shaded area. That includes urban areas, low-lying areas, and roadways as well. And then within the next couple of days, rivers could respond once again as well. Much of the area is in a flood watch from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. This rain is generally moving out tomorrow, but some of the effects of the flash flooding could stick around a little longer. Here's another look at that rainfall potential. This is from tonight through tomorrow night, looking at a swath of rain between 1 and 3 inches. We could see isolated areas even more than that. Really depends on where those strongest thunderstorms set up. Here's what we're looking at for this afternoon. A few hit and miss light showers possible, generally partly to mostly cloudy. Temperatures midday 60s and 70s, so a little cooler than the last few days. Then later on this evening, a few thunder showers popping up in southeastern North Dakota. They intensify later tonight, so it's going to be a late night for strong and severe storms. This is now by 10 o'clock. Those storms really lifting in. We have one area lifting in from the south, another from the west to the east. So kind of watching two areas, and these become more scattered and continue to intensify a bit through the overnight hours, and they stick around overnight as well. This is 3 a.m. pushing into 4:30, 5 a.m. So make sure you have your phone alerts set tonight, or you have your NOAA weather radio, so you're receiving the severe thunderstorm alerts, warnings overnight as you sleep. Tomorrow morning, the storms eventually exit, but then tomorrow afternoon, we're watching at the possibility for some storms to refire in parts of northwestern Minnesota. These could once again become strong to severe, with the greatest severe risk for these a little bit to our east, but does clip some of our easternmost counties. Hail, damaging winds, isolated tornadoes may be possible for tomorrow. In the meantime, right now in Fargo, 72 degrees. Moorhead currently at 70, Grand Forks 68 degrees. We have light winds across the valley, just getting ready for those bigger changes later on tonight. We've got some isolated showers up to the north and west, not all of that making it to the ground. Temperatures the next few days generally in the 60s and 70s, although looking at our planning forecast, Wednesday is going to finally be a little bit quieter after our 2 first alert weather days. The summer solstice is on Thursday, 75, looking at chances for showers and more storms rounding out the weekend into the weekend.
Well, you know, with all these rain chances, I'm pretty excited to whip out my pink rain boots again.
That's at least a plus. Gotta look at the bright side at least a little bit, right?
Oh yes, get a little more use out of them. Well, thank you, Summer. Vintage cars